I was at the back like, fuck me.
And it didn't
I
record a
thought
single
that.
bit of it.
It did.
Oh.
It recorded my whole and half of his. But it just didn't turn up till the next day. Which I
Really?
don't know. Honestly, what happened there?
Well, welcome back, everyone, to Living the Dream with me, Ryan.
And me, Mackenzie.
Another day, another podcast.
What a good time. What a time to be alive.
What a time to be alive.
This is a high for me.
A very, very big high, yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a good high start to the year. A high kick to the year.
Bar to set.
Yeah. What else have you been up to? I know what you've been up to, but tell me anyway.
Yeah, where have I been? I had my second show
Mm-hmm.
on Friday. Last one, it will have been by the time you guys see this, sadly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hope you came. If not, sad for you.
No, who
Isn't
did
it?
come? Me.
Oh, good.
I was there.
Yeah. What did you think?
It was great.
Yeah.
As usual. Yep.
Merci.
It was nice to see your new set, your extended set.
Yes.
Mackenzie,
the extended version.
Yeah, director's cut. And Sunny.
Super real, more like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Sunny set as well. Because I've only seen Sunny once before.
Yes,
That
at the
was-
competition.
That was what, 5 minutes?
Yeah.
So yeah, it was,
Yeah, quite a jump.
yeah. Saw a lot more of him. That's a weird way to say it.
Okay.
um,
Scare him off.
but yeah, it was really fun.
It was a lovely night, I
Yeah,
have to
really
say.
nice venue as well. James Cafe Bistro.
Yes.
Shout out.
They do a
in
great
Leicester.
BLT, honestly.
Great
if
cookies
you're ever
as
around
well.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was lovely having you guys there, actually. It's just because it was a little quiet. I'm going to say. I feel confident saying
Yeah.
that, which is part of a festival because
Yeah.
there's so many acts and so many other venues. You're constantly in competition, and on top of that, English weather. Thank you. She was flooding the streets.
It was rainy and cold.
She was hella rainy, hella cold. So, but it was really nice afterwards to just kind of not like go over it in your own head and be like, oh,
Yeah, we
what
went
could I
out,
have
so
done?
it was
we
just-
literally all just had a lovely drink and a natter,
Yeah.
and I feel great. So thank you for that.
You're welcome. Thank you for a night of laughs.
Oh, I tried my best.
It was great.
How's your week been? Other
my
than
week. What have I been doing?
been up to?
I finished a rewrite of one of my scripts. So that's done. I mean, maybe needs like one more going over just to make sure it's ready to download to PDF,
Oh,
as they say.
Is that the final bit?
Yeah, once it's downloaded to PDF, that's
Nice. What is it in normally?
just final draft. It's a bit like a Word document type thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll just get the
The lingo.
computer fans in
Yeah.
for
They're watching.
that.
They're watching.
I know they live for me.
So yeah, that's good. I can now move on to the next one, which is exciting. Yeah, and just having a ball, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's good.
yeah.
What's one of the bits you're like least looking forward to for your scripting?
Right.
Because
Not in my
before you
life.
get to what in your life are you death? No, I can't. Can't wait. I'm joking, Mum. I need to put it together. Before you get to the PDF,
Yeah.
what is the dreaded week? If you're like, oh God, I've got to do the punctuation check.
Yeah. Yeah,
That
I think
would
it
be hell
is.
for me.
I think it is. Yeah, that it's like reading back through it.
The
Or ju-
spell correct.
Just reading back through it and being like, oh, this is nonsense. But it's like, I think it's my third draft of it, so it's like not nonsense.
Yeah.
I hope by now. But yeah, I think it kind of is actually more moving on to the next one,
Oh, that's
because then I have to then start another rewrite.
start
So then it's
again.
like, oh, it's another 2-3 weeks, whatever, of
Yeah.
a new thing.
Do you find like it's always a bit of like writing's always a bit of like
Yeah.
up and down?
Yeah, and with rewriting as well, it's hard because you're not. There's bits where you're just like, I just want to get to the next bit and rewrite that. But I do have to put all my energy and effort into every part of it.
Yeah.
Um,
And then you get to the bit of the script where you're really enjoying it,
Yeah,
and then it finishes. Now you've got no ideas or inspiration, and then
Yeah.
like, oh, now I have a really good idea that I love.
yeah. So it's but it's good because I get to now choose what I write next, which obviously is how it works anyway. But of the things I've already written, like I be like, right, what's, and I'll just choose something that is quite a different thematically and genre and vibe from that other script.
Can I say that's a great word?
Thematically?
I actually, I'm going to be honest, don't know what it means.
Just all the different themes.
Thematically,
yeah.
Really like that. Sorry to interrupt. But...
No, I was done.
Okay, well, I just had to call upon the word because
call upon the word.
Call upon thy thematically. Define yourself.
But yes, that's.
I do wonder if is that something just across the board that is a creative journey of the highs and lows.
Yeah.
Because I definitely feel it in comedy, and I was talking to Sunny, who I do my Leicester show with, of like coming up to our after our first show went really well and we've both really enjoyed it, and then we both had a gig in between what we thought went really bad, and I was like, no, we have to do that because then we can come back up and enjoy the next one.
Yeah,
it's sort of like this whole cycle of like, why do we just keep putting ourselves through?
yeah, and it's all the highs come with lows and vice versa.
Yes,
like for every high even in the same thing, you can have a low.
Yes.
So like for you, like us coming to see you was a high.
Yeah.
That was really fun that your friends came to see you and we had a lovely time. But the low is that maybe the audience wasn't quite there.
Not maybe.
For you. But like are you someone who focuses on the highs in those situations? Or do you think back on all the lows?
I struggle with this, do you know, because I think actually just in general life, I'm someone who like kind of needs highs and lows.
Yeah.
Like I think I just crave it in everything. Like when I'm traveling, like I but I do kind of love like, oh, you're in a really crappy hostel and your bag's stinky, and then because you just know in that moment I'm like, oh, something's going to happen tomorrow and I'm going to feel even better about it. So I kind of like sit in the sadness, knowing it's going to make my happiness happier. I don't know if that's healthy. Because psychiatrists maybe just skip along, but I
but it's the whole thing of, you know, you know, like things
So
are,
true.
it's all the cliches. Things get better, and you have to go through the dark days to.
Can't have rainbow without rain.
Yeah.
Yeah. You seem unsure.
Yeah, I'm still trying to think of my one.
Okay.
About sun and like thunderstorms, clouds.
Rainbow, maybe. Okay. No, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
I didn't write it, so
no,
it's someone else's.
We'll circle back to that.
But yeah, it's that. Yeah, it's like that with everything. Sorry, that's rubbish. It's like that with everything.
So anyway, it's like that with everything.
But no, it's like I was thinking about this recently. But when I first had my first job as a runner with the BBC, that was like a dream for a while. Yeah, that was the first ever like proper into. It was my first paid TV job.
Yeah, and being around what you love all the time.
Yeah, and that was
so exciting.
That was the high. It was being on set, because my first actual runner job was on Holby City, which I did for a day. Not because I was bad or anything, just then moved on to EastEnders and spent longer there. But my first job was on Holby City as a runner, and you know you're in Holby City Hospital, and it's the cast that you're watching, and you're meeting crew and directors and learning completely first hand.
So cool.
But also, it's a 12-hour working day.
Yeah.
There's a lot of standing around doing nothing. On that particular day, it poured it down with rain.
Oh.
And there's no like, we'll just move it inside. Yeah. No, there's scenes that take place in a car park, so we're going to do it outside.
Yeah.
And like most of my day, because where the Holby City car park was, it was like the through road for other cars to get to like the EastEnders set and the other parts of the studios. Okay. So my job was to just stand there and stop cars.
Enough, please.
And like then they'd film once we were clear, let them go. So I was actually like stopping
Yeah.
people from EastEnders were like, "Oh, sorry, we are filming."
Yes.
I'm feeling like really bad and guilty about it, but it's also like, but you know how this works.
Yeah, you've
Like
been here
you're
before.
okay, and they are okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you're doing it in the pouring rain,
Yeah.
so it's like, and I remember on that day, bearing in mind literally my first ever day on a professional TV set,
Yeah.
and I remember they were putting up a gazebo to like go with. They were filming like in a car, so they were putting up a gazebo to kind of cover the cameras and all that sort of stuff. And there was these two, like, it must have been the props guys or something, and they were setting it up. And I was like, "Oh, do you need a hand?" I had nothing to do. So, "Oh yeah, that's great, you know, trying to, you know, impress everyone, prove yourself."
Yeah.
And it was one of the, you know, gazebos where you like push it up and it kind of, like the four corners, they all kind of lift up together.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
And I ended up getting one of those bits trapped in like this part of my hand.
Oh no. Oh no.
And I like never felt pain like it.
Oh no.
And I was like, I can't kick up a fuss about getting an injury on my first day.
Bleeding.
It wasn't like bad. It was more like almost like scabby, but it was just such a searing,
Yeah.
like a trapped pain, you know? Like,
Yeah.
oh man.
God.
And so I was like, and I was like, they're like, "Oh yeah, pull up now."
Oh, no.
And it's really, it killed. But I was just like, I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying anything.
No.
I don't want my first ever day in the TV industry to be like, "Oh, I've made a boo-boo," because I didn't know how, like, God, what paperwork are we gonna have to fill out? Like, is somebody gonna like, "Oh, we won't invite him back. He traps his hands in gazebos."
Like watch out, sir.
and like it was kind of near the end of the day, so I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna see the rest of the day through. And but it's so funny because I had all that, and like it was, you know, a great day, obviously, but it had the downpour, it had the standing around doing nothing, it had the injury. But when I'd finished the day, gone upstairs, taken like some stuff back to the offices, and I got in the lift to come back down and like go out for the day, and I like looked in the like mirror of the lift, and I was like, I'm well chuffed with that.
Oh.
Because it was like, because at that point I didn't think about all that. It was like, oh, I've just finished my first day on my like dream job, like So it is, yeah.
And that's what I mean about sitting kind of in the lows, because you know, like, well, that's why I still do it. I still am back here.
Yeah.
I do find that really strange. You know, when you first do comedy, you do 5-minute sets. So it is like the whole drive there. You might be sat in traffic, like the nervousness before you get on stage, and then like you do your bits. Some bits go funny, some bits go bad, and it's all this, and then all the awkwardness of meeting everyone, and it's all of this for the 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But then you come off and you're like, oh,
yeah, it's like adrenaline.
It's that adrenaline.
Yeah.
But it seems so strange to say to everyone, like, oh, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, you know, driving 45 minutes for 5 minutes set, and then driving 45 minutes back.
Yeah.
But
that's the thing as well, like, even with the runner stuff, I had to travel, basically 2 hours commute. And, you know, starting at 7 in the morning, so that was like get up at 4:30 or 5, drive to a train station, get a train. Like, and that, you know, there was a lot of parts of just anxiety in general, like, I don't feel like this is right for me, because it was just all of that. But then as soon as you're there and you start your work day, you're doing it.
Yeah.
It's like with anything. Like, when I started a new job in London, this was the first week I was just like, I hate this.
Yeah.
But it's because I was just not doing anything straight away.
Yeah.
Then once you're like in the day,
you're fine.
and you're busy, it's like, oh, 3 hours are gone, and that's lunch.
Exactly.
So yeah, you have to sit in all of that to feel the positives, I guess.
Yeah. One of my my first, I think it was actually my first proper gig, was kind of near me, and that's where I'd been watching kind of beginner comedy to think, oh, I want to give that a go. At the same time, I was doing my course, so it was like, I really want to go there. And both my parents came, and both my best friends with their parents, which I wouldn't suggest. I wouldn't suggest for you first.
Watching you. Right.
Which is just...
And was this out after the course?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's like, maybe just give it a minute. But, and I remember the whole way there I think my grandma came as well, and like, God bless her. Like,
Dog.
Yeah, honestly. And I love my grandma. On the way there, we're like talking, and I'm so nervous at this point. This is my like first ever gig outside the course I'm at. I literally feel sick, couldn't eat. And we're on the way there, and I'm like, oh, I didn't even really know you like comedy that much. And my grandma goes, no, I don't.
Nice.
Why are you here? Like, I love you. She's trying
because
to
she likes
support.
you, that's why.
Yeah. But anyway, so I get there, and I kind of, you know, when you're a bit snappy with people and you feel bad and you just, I was in the moments of adrenaline. I can't. And then I did the gig, and I thought, oh, it went quite well. And the guy who ran it came up to me afterwards and was like, oh, here's £5. You're officially a comedian now.
Aww,
and honestly, I could have cried because I had so much adrenaline. And I remember I like told my brother afterwards, he was like, so now you're going to say you're a comedian? I was like, well, I'm not really. He was like, no, but you were paid for doing comedy.
Yeah.
I was like, well, still though, I was
given a £5 for doing something.
£5 and it wasn't that good. And also half the audience was my family.
Yeah.
No, but...
And they didn't laugh at all.
Especially not my grandma.
No. Rightness.
Oh, one thing that happened on that night, so I have to tell this because it's so funny. So it's my dad's gone out when it's in the break, and he's gone for a cigarette with loads of the other comics, and then got a bit. And by the way, my dad was very nervous for me.
Cute.
Yeah, cute, but then he decided to drink his fear away. So
like you couldn't do.
Yes, I was sober. So by this point, he's fairly tipsy, and we've all come back in. He's still not in yet, and the show's starting to begin. And the guys starts announcing the next act. He goes, okay, and next up from Peterborough is, I'm just going to make up a name, Luke Bob. I couldn't think of anything. At that point, my dad walks in, decides to come up the alley to get to his chair across the stage. And the guy's like, oh no, this isn't him. You're not him. This isn't a comedian. Everyone's clapping my dad onto stage. And I was like sitting in that embarrassment of like, please, just get off. And my mum's like, Paul, come sit down. I'm like, oh my God. Lord, take me away. But still after that, the guy paid me for my first gig, and it was, and I still look back on that, and I just loved it. It was
yeah.
But that was the true epitome of every emotion in one night. I couldn't take any more.
No.
Slept great.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You do. I remember on that, after that first day. So I'd driven down there. My parents drove me down there because they were going away anyway. So like, we'll drive you down there. Make sure you get there like dead on time. Like, and so we must have left about 5:30. It's been up since 5 or something.
That's crazy.
Drove down, started work at 7, worked till 7 o'clock, and had to get the train all the way back to Milton Keynes. And I think I went to bed at about 11 because I was knackered.
Yeah.
Woke up on the Saturday, 1 o'clock. Absolutely, like, drained everything out of my body.
But it's the nervous energy as well. Nervous energy is so tiring, isn't it? It's like, oh my God.
Yeah. It was, I think also the day before, we'd gone to see Avengers at midnight, so that didn't help.
Slay. What one was it?
Endgame. Did you come to that?
Did I?
No,
I don't know.
there were a lot of us.
Oh.
I remember.
Which Endgame, is that the first of the two?
No, second.
Oh.
You definitely did see Infinity War with me.
It's the one where they start opening the circles. Oh! No, I don't think I saw that with you.
Did you? I think you might have.
Oh, maybe I did. I have terrible memory, so I'll go with you over me.
Yeah, it was about too long ago.
Great film, though.
Lovely film. Brilliant film. Yeah. Need to rewatch, actually.
What's your favourite one in that?
Avengers or Marvel?
Avengers.
Age of Ultron, second one, which is like the lesser praised one, but I love it.
Fair.
Yeah.
I love the one where I can't remember the name of it now. Oh, is it the Winter Soldier when Tony like with best friends?
Big Tone.
When Tony and Cap were fighting.
Civil War. That's Captain America: Civil War. Oh. Technically not an Avengers film, but it has all the Avengers in it.
True. Okay. Well, I'll keep that one as a separate. Oh, I do love that film.
That is very yeah. Introduction of Black Panther, Spider-Man.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah. No, is that the one where Bucky's in there as well, though?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, it's that one.
Yeah.
Oh, that film eats.
We've got new Avengers this year as well.
I know. So
Doomsday.
excited. Ooh.
So excited.
Oh, I love Avengers.
Maybe
Maybe we'll go to that together.
Yeah, maybe.
I was going to ask you though. So obviously, all my family decided to come to that, which is lovely of them. Please don't think I'm sat there like, oh,
Yeah.
my friends. But I will say, and this will get to a question in the end if I can ever hurry up. In comedy, I find when I talk to a lot of people, they're like, oh, you told your friends know about it and your family know. I'm like, oh yeah. Well, first of all, I don't really have a thought inside my head.
Yeah.
They're all out there.
That's why you have a podcast.
Exactly. But yeah, I told my friends straight away.
Yeah.
I mean, I told my friends before I even started doing it, and my family, and a lot of people don't. But I wondered, like, how is your support network for your writing?
Simply, like, brilliant.
Yeah.
Like, I have never ever had anyone in my life, friends, family, anything, be like, oh, are you sure that's what you want to do as a career? Or are you sure that's like what you want to spend all your time?
Yeah.
It's always been support. Even like I'm always surprised by like grandparents or like an older generation.
Yeah.
Because they don't get it totally
No.
sometimes, or that's what you expect.
Mm-hmm.
I've never had it.
Yeah.
Never had it from my parents. They've always, supported it. They've driven me everywhere to do stuff
Yeah.
in the industry and all that sort of thing. Friends are always supportive, wanting to read stuff, me to pitch stuff. Like, it's. I've never had. I think the only person ever.
Oh, we're about to drop some tea.
I did a TikTok once where I just like put on screen all the projects that I was writing or wanted to make one day.
Yeah.
Just like the title page of the script.
Yeah.
And I just put something wanky, like like dreaming or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Living the dream. Something
How
wanky. And there's a random, again, like we were talking about, people just commenting rubbish on your on stuff. Somebody just commented, not going to happen. And I was like, okay.
Oh, one day you have to when
Yeah.
you're like on a red carpet somewhere.
Yeah, just be
I'm
like,
gonna have to reply to that comment. Yeah.
yeah.
But do you know what I will say? I do get to a certain extent of like I was very nervous to put on maybe social media for everyone
Yeah.
to see, or like for everyone to hear doing gigs. Maybe in Milton Keynes was a bit like, oh, what if someone comes and then they're like, oh, what's she doing? She's trying to be funny.
Yeah.
I don't really have that more. I'm like, come see me. Why not? I try my best.
I need the seats filled.
Yeah, I really do. But I find it interesting. Like, I wonder how that does work if you're not telling anyone.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Like, there's... Because I think there are people who do it, like, especially comedy, if we're talking about comedy, who want to do it just for themselves.
Yeah.
And it's I think a lot of, like, older people who have just started to do it,
Yeah.
they just want to go out and
Just
see what
something they've
happens.
always wanted to do,
Yeah.
and they're like, oh, I'll give it a go.
Yeah. Whereas,
Yeah.
not to bring him up again, but John Bishop. But when he started, he didn't tell anyone. He didn't tell friends, didn't tell family, didn't tell his ex-wife, parents, anything. It was just something for him.
Yeah, no, John, why? Like, what? Why?
Well,
But
so-
I don't understand it, because I honestly don't really have a thought that I don't involve my whole...
But I think it's different as well, like you also like live with your parents. So if you were just swanning off every like other
Girl,
night,
what are you up to?
yeah. But I think it's good. I think if you clearly felt and feel comfortable enough to tell people in your life that that's what you want to do,
Yeah.
saying it like you.
Thank you, like Oprah. Like, I feel like, yeah. But do you know what? What I really... This is another high for me when I started to feel more comfortable with like, okay, I've started to put on social media and we're at a job and my dad always tries to bring it up to the customers.
Yes.
In like
yeah.
it's like, oh yeah, wait, where are you going tonight again? Like, where are you gigging tonight? And then we're on a job and the Tyler comes in, His Joffrey's name. And
one of your best jokes ever.
Thank you.
My favourites.
That was good wordplay for me as well.
So
I'm really proud of
Yeah.
it, not gonna lie. And he was like, "Oh yeah, I heard you did comedy. Like my friend saw you, whatever." And I was like, "Oh yeah," and he's like, "That's really cool." And I thought, "Oh,
Yeah.
that's so lovely, sir."
It's always people you least expect
Yeah.
to be supportive of it. In my job, like I'm very open with like reps and customers and things of what I want to be doing, like being a writer and working in TV and film. And every time I see them, like, you know, "Oh, you made any headway, or what have you done?" and stuff like that. Like, it's like, "Oh, you probably have no idea how any of it works."
Yeah.
And really, your job is to just come here and like sell like
Yeah.
stuff to us, to the company. But you're being supportive of the other thing I want to do.
It's just
There's
nice.
People are much nicer
Then we give them
than we give them credit for or expect them to be.
But I think people in general,
Yeah.
not the twats on TikTok, but the general population,
Yeah.
actually love to see people be happy.
Yeah. Oh,
Like if you're like, "Oh, I'm doing something that I'm passionate about," whatever it is like, "Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Good for you."
Because even I'm like that. It's things I don't get.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Like people's hobbies or whatever, I don't get or I don't understand. I don't understand how they get satisfaction from it. But I'm like,
got to do it.
"Oh, you're happy and you're doing something you love. Great."
Great, well done.
Yeah. Because that's what I would want in return, and I do.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Who has there been certain people on your comedy journey that have like bolstered you more and kind of given you those highs?
Yeah.
Obviously, the lovely guy who gave you a fiver at the first gig,
Shout out.
but because that would have like just set you.
Yeah, especially because
flying.
he does own the company
Yeah.
of that one that does quite
To
well.
mean
So
something.
it did really feel like it meant something. But anyone who kind of, there's been a few people who just really do go out of their way to give you like a good bit of advice, and I can't think of anything now, which is a shame. So I'm not going to pass on the favour. But it's rare that I have someone where I think, "Oh, you said that was unnecessary to say." I can't actually.
I rarely never have people in the industry kind of put me down.
I did recently, but
If you want to tell that story.
no, I won't. I won't.
But I think that's.
But it is rare.
You expect to, when you're going into it brand new, you expect it to be cliquey and people to not support new people.
Yes.
And I will say that there are people like that, and that happens. But usually it's not because of anyone doing it intentionally,
Yeah.
in my experience. It's more people just don't have time, or people just can't do anything for you sometimes.
Yeah.
But then you do have those people. I've had plenty of people who have properly like given me opportunities that just are not actually readily available.
Yes.
And I've asked for them just because I've thought, be a bit cocky, see what happens.
Yeah.
And it works out.
And you know that phrase of, I've got it.
Yeah, I know that one.
It's who you know.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's true.
It's true, but I will say people will know you easily. Let me explain that, because I know it doesn't really make sense. But for example, there's Freya Mallard on TikTok. You might know, she's a female comedian. She does really well. Love her sets. And I've watched her for ages, and I thought, I'd really like to be in similar places to what she's in.
Yeah.
And so I messaged on TikTok. Honestly, didn't expect a reply, because like, who am I? And she replied, and she gave me some nice advice, and I thought, see,
That's what it takes.
that's all. And I think, you know, it is who you know.
Yeah.
But now I know someone easily, because people are
You always
just
have an
trying
in.
to help you, because they were also there once, and
Yeah.
they're like, God, I just need to find someone who I know.
Yeah.
But then it's going through that nervous phase. And for me, this is one of the things I hated at the start of comedy. I hated going somewhere and just doing the hellos.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, the handshakes, people. Can we all collectively get together and drop the handshakes? I hate the handshake. I'm so passionate about this, but
But no.
I hate like what we're doing.
I quite like a handshake.
Sticking a hand out, wiggling it around. Leave me alone. Like,
But don't leave you alone.
no, don't leave me alone. But like,
don't touch me.
yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
don't know, because also then it's like, oh, are we handshaking it? And then
Yeah.
also I've always got stuff in the wrong hand. Then I'm like, oh, and then you've already stuck your hand out. So I'm rushing anyway. I've got to let go of the handshake thing, but it does irritate me, and also because you have got to do it on stage.
Oh yeah, when they pass.
So that's a lot of pressure.
I mean,
No, I'm not going to. I can't do it live on camera.
and the handshakes does it immediately. Yeah,
what was I talking
What were
about
you
for that
talking about?
tangent? Sorry about that, everyone.
the hellos.
Yeah, the hellos are
Yeah,
nerve-wracking, but they do lead to good stuff.
yeah. That's again, we have spoken about this before. That
The
I
handshakes.
that I love to just message people
You're great at
because
it.
I can just message it, do it. I don't think about it until they reply or don't
Yeah.
reply. But I had that, and again, a sort of situation where it was high and low, where I'd basically decided to pitch a book about a show, totally on a whim, created this whole pitch deck and physically sent it to an executive producer of that show, in the hopes that they would, have a chat, or it could be a thing, or it could just be like, oh, this is the type of stuff you're interested in. Let's see what else we can do. And I waited 9 months with no reply. And by then,
You forgot
it's
about
like, okay, I'm over it, that's fine.
it. Yeah.
And then suddenly on a random Wednesday evening, you get an email from their assistant saying, hi, so would like to arrange a meeting with you to talk about this. I'm like, sorry, I haven't thought about it for
Sorry, sir.
6 months.
Yeah.
And so then you're like, oh yeah, really excited. Okay, brilliant. You have the meeting. They're really passionate about it. They love it. They love to hear you speak about it. Vice versa. It's so exciting. Yeah, we'll see what we can do. Brilliant. Okay. Never hear a single thing again. And you email.
Wait, have you or no?
No.
Oh.
This was like almost
People,
2 years ago.
what we doing? Someone email him. Come on.
Yeah. Someone. For the love of God. Someone email me. Email us as well. For the love of God.
Yeah.
Please.
Please do. And we're actually wanting you to email us some questions.
Yeah.
So do email us some questions. What you think would be interesting to know, obviously. That's
About
what a good
our-
question is.
Dream careers, about our current careers, about our
Yep.
friendship,
Yeah.
about anything.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Your wish is our command.
Yeah.
Maybe not what?
Politics. We'll avoid politics.
Yeah.
Literally
Well,
anything
I don't
else.
know. Yeah.
Literally anything else. Might not answer them, but you can ask them.
Yeah, you can ask about politics, we just might not answer
Yeah.
it.
So yeah, email us at toolstraumatalking@gmail.com or send us a message on Instagram.
Yeah.
Comment if you want.
Why not?
We need them.
We'll find them. Yeah, we'll see it all.
We know they're there. We hope they're there. Yeah, but it's just like with that situation, it was so exciting for a while, and then it slowly just fizzles out. But you can sit in the low like we were talking about for a bit,
Yes.
but if you sit in it too long, like I
Yeah.
like I kept that whole project very secret for a long time. Only people who knew were actually my parents and one other person when I sent it, because I was like, if this doesn't become anything, I don't want everyone to know.
Okay.
Which is actually probably the only time I've ever done that. I
Yeah.
think, where I've not opened my mouth. And so then once I was having the meeting and stuff, I was like, this is a positive thing that I can tell people who support me, even if it doesn't become anything.
Yes.
So that's when I told you guys and other friends and family and that. And I told my nan, and she was so excited for me. And then after a while, she was like, oh, did you hear anything back? And I was like, no, just. And she was fuming.
Oh.
She was like, oh, I'm never watching that show again.
Yeah.
Like, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, yeah. She's like, no, I'm not serious. But to be fair, she still watches this, it's fine. But but like, she was so like impassioned about it. And I was like, I can't be miserable about it.
No.
I'm going to be like a little bit sad that it didn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
But if you just kept being miserable about it, then I wouldn't be able to move on to the next project.
Yeah.
Or the next big thing. So you're allowed to feel those feelings.
Yeah. But don't wallow too long.
No.
Yeah.
If you wallow too long, you'll get nowhere.
So true. I will say I was in a wallow after Is that a word?
It's a word. I don't know if it's the right one.
Probably not. After
You're wallowing.
yeah, I was wallowing, and I just wasn't doing much comedy for whatever reason, and I just really started to hate my set because I sat in the wallow too long. But then I decided to come back, make my grand with a whole new set.
Yeah.
And can I say, I actually much preferred it. So sometimes the highs will come from the lows. You just
Exactly.
have to...
You need to sometimes, and you need that break sometimes as well.
Yeah.
Or a bit of a reality check. I don't know.
I
Sort of like, it's sort of like,
completely.
it doesn't all work out, actually.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
Because the thing was, when I did that, it came off of like a long period of really cool and exciting things happening.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is like cool. This is the next obvious step.
Yeah.
And it didn't work out. But then it actually, about a year later, it aided another good thing that happened. So
I think it's like rejection therapy almost, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you guys have seen that.
Explain if they haven't.
Okay. Rejection therapy is basically when you put yourself in situations where you know you're going to get rejected to show yourself it's not that bad. Like the worst people can say is no, which actually I do disagree with. They could say something meaner, but
say yes sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes you're like, see, but it's good. It's just good to see like your world's not going to shatter. And I also think this is a thing why I never mind telling my friends, because sometimes I'll try and it'll go well, and sometimes I'll try and it will fail. But like they've seen both, so it's not. Whereas I think sometimes people hold things they're trying for quite close to them in case it doesn't work out.
Yeah.
And then they have to tell everyone, oh, it didn't work out. Maybe I need to find more of the line, because I do tell everyone a bit too much. I shoulder back a little bit more. But if you're the opposite to me, maybe you should loosen it a bit more. And we can meet in the middle.
Yeah. But
Ask me a question how to do that.
Tell me, please, how to do that. But yeah, it's that rejection therapy can be it's not just a creative thing. You can do it in job applications. You can do it in asking people out.
Yeah.
I've seen people do it to experience it. Just be out in public and just try and start conversations with people.
Yeah.
And with that, you get a pretty clear indication straight away if somebody wants to talk to you.
I've actually seen someone do it where they go into like I was going to say a coffee shop, Starbucks, and then they order something they know they don't have. So like you order something you know is a drink in Costa, just so they have to say no, and then you have to be like, oh, okay, let me have this instead. Maybe too of an extreme example, but I've seen people do it.
I am somewhat related. I saw a TikTok of a girl who turned an age, I want to say like 28 or something.
Okay.
Yeah. And she spent the whole day meeting 28 strangers.
Wow.
And she just went out for the day, met somebody on a park bench, met somebody who was on a walk, met some people in the bar, like the pub, and like took photos of like all of them together. Like of them together, and sort of put like on TikTok like who they were and what they talked about.
Oh, that's really cute.
I was like, that's a really good idea, actually.
Yeah, sounds like the start of like a Netflix documentary.
I probably wouldn't do it, but, but I like the idea.
Yeah,
it's really.
Maybe we should do a low key version of it.
Just be Tom Hiddleston.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was really good.
Thanks.
I was like, Tom Hiddleston, what's going on?
Sure. Whoever he is.
Yeah. So I'm just really enjoying that joke, so let me sit in it.
It's not hard.
How can we apply that in our lives? Is what I'm
just
actually
keep doing what we're doing, I think.
Rejection therapy, I've got enough.
Just keep putting podcast episodes that no one's watching.
keep getting people to come to my show that they're not coming to.
Keep writing things that no one reads.
Keep writing jokes that no one laughs.
I think we might be okay. I think we're therapized.
We've rejected enough.
We've rejected enough. We're rejected enough.
What's the opposite to reject?
Accepted.
We need acceptance therapy.
Yeah, we need people to accept us in every aspect of our life. That'd be really nice. So if you can, please email us. Like, share, everything, please. Just accept us. So before we go, I heard something. I saw a TikTok.
Oh.
How should I say this properly?
Yeah.
I saw a TikTok of a podcast.
Yeah.
And it was Richard Osman on his podcast, The Restless Entertainment, where he talks about lots of different things about TV and film.
Nice.
That sort of
My
stuff.
mum loves his House of Games.
Of course. And he, I think, either got in touch with someone or somebody messaged him who works on the Graham Norton show. And I think somebody had maybe asked a question, because I think that's the theme of the podcast, is that people ask them questions about how TV works and behind the scenes of things.
Oh, okay, right.
So I think somebody had asked how, like we discussed a few weeks back, the setup of the sofa lineup.
Yes.
Of who goes first and all that sort of stuff. So I'll read it to you.
Oh, okay.
And pretend they've told me.
Okay.
So in relation to the first seat.
First seat is in furthest away?
No, it's closest to Graham.
Okay.
Our sofa is so star-packed that publicists have to work very hard to get what they want, being their client in that hot seat. I'll leave it to you to imagine how long that process takes. So
I'm going to guess a
could
month.
be, yeah. I mean, they know like when films and shows are coming out way longer than we think they do.
Yeah.
So it could be months and months.
Yeah.
But I'd love to know how do they kind of sell their client.
And what I'd love to know is if someone's been working with their client and they've tried for ages and they're like, finally we've got them on a show, they're going to be number one, and then Kim calls and she goes, yeah, like I'm coming this week, and they go, sorry, shift along.
See that? Yeah, because
would they cancel or would they stay?
Actually, that's probably a really good lineup to discuss, the Kim K lineup once we go through this. So after that, we aim to maximise chemistry.
Oh, they're setting people up on this sofa.
Seats 2, 3 and 4 is chemistry based and not hierarchical.
Okay, so we're seeing like who looks good with who.
Yeah.
Who's going to laugh, who's going to be the lean across.
Yeah, because you're in the middle, you're getting it from both sides.
Yeah, which is why Lewis is always in the middle. I need to stop saying people's second names, I do agree.
Yeah.
Lewis Capaldi.
Yeah.
That's why he's in the middle, because that man exudes chemistry.
And then
it's hilarious.
Also seat 4, so that's the last seat, technically before the singer comes out.
Mm-hmm.
So seat 4 is interesting. Traditionally, the berth, I don't know why they said berth, but that's what it said. The berth is for a funny person, but it can also accommodate an artist we know will play the talk show game correctly and create the right kind of conversational flow.
Do you know what I will say? Because now I'm picturing it. Who have I seen sat there? Ricky Gervais. And he does his... I feel like I see a lot of anecdotes from that end of the sofa.
Rob Beckett actually commented on that TikTok saying...
That's why I was there at the end.
I've never been anywhere apart from seat
Rob,
4.
it's because your publishers are shit. They don't hassle enough.
Yeah.
That just means comedians have the shittest publicists.
Yeah. But Richard Osman actually said in that clip, he said that he doesn't have a publicist or like PR people. So he
is the
so
PR.
he doesn't like ever, fight for, but he's always, I think the last time I saw him, he was on the end. Because he is so conversational, he's got facts, he knows people.
Around.
Yeah. So when thinking about the lineup I saw when I saw Graham Norton be filmed, it was Kim Kardashian on the first seat, closest to Graham. So megastar, crazy. Then it was Sarah Paulson.
Yep, he was with her, so that makes sense for that chemistry.
But also really funny person, chemistry with anyone, probably chemistry with a brick wall. Probably. Then you had Rachel Ziegler next to her. Quite a young, she's a megastar, but
the one from Hunger Games, the new one.
Yeah. But quite, she's kind of...
She's a middle because you can bounce off her, I feel, but she's not going to be the initiator.
No. And then next to her on seat 4, Bryan Cranston.
I know his face because I remember this episode.
From Breaking Bad, Malcolm in the Middle.
Yes.
And he was riffing off of everyone. He had the long anecdotes.
He can pass it round.
Yeah. So I think if you sort of looked at any lineup, and I think that would change how I see it now.
Yeah.
Probably how you'll see it and how viewers may see it. You'll see the formula.
Really interesting.
Yeah.
Well done for finding that.
No,
I really appreciate that.
That's on my For You page, so it's perfectly algorithms.
I'm just going to keep sending you the sofas and being like, see, it was right again. Yeah, that makes so much sense. Where do you see yourself? Because I think you're quite good at a pass around. So maybe you're at the further end.
Yeah, I could see myself.
Unless we're megastars, obviously.
Well,
but I'm just saying. 1 and 2. You want to be seat 1 and 2, yeah. Wait, we're 1 and 2.
Yeah, spread out. I meant both of us, but yeah. Yeah, I'll just man spread across 1 and 2.
Cheers, Gray.
Grey. Lives in Grey. Way too familiar.
I am too comfortable.
Yeah, maybe seat 4. I think I'd like that anyway because I would just like to just observe everyone.
Yeah, and I think they can.
Seat 1's too much pressure.
But again, if you are 4, you've got to do the most handshakes, so maybe I'll have to shift in because I can't deal with that.
That's true. But you are the first one to come out.
Yeah, so then everyone else sets the precedent.
Yeah.
You're right. Maybe I'm more of a hugger if you're first.
I could see us being seat 4 and 3. Me seat 4 at the end. You seat 3.
Okay, yeah, I like this.
Yeah.
Great.
See
there
us,
you go.
See us on Graham Norton any day now.
Yeah, or if you want to be our publicist and fight for that for us.
Yeah, we'll take number 1.
Yeah, and 2. We won't share a seat.
We'll just have the whole sofa. We've got so much to talk about there. We'll just have no other guests. It'll just be us and Graham.
Won't even be Graham. Just you one side, me on the sofa. I'll be laying down.
I think that's just what we do now.
We'll be back here next week on the podcast.
Yeah,
there you go.
there you
That's
go.
what it will be.
Because we will be. We'll be
Yes.
here next week. Most likely for our Q&A episode.
Mm-hmm.
So get those questions in very quickly.
And we'll get those answers in after. I don't know why I said that. But thanks so much for listening wherever you listen to your podcasts.
And watching wherever you watch your podcasts.
Please go follow us on social medias at livingthedream.pod.
Or emails. Like we said so many times today.
But we really mean it.
toolstraumatalking@gmail.com. And you can ask us anything. You can tell us anything. It doesn't have to be about the Q&A. I'll be honest, I actually haven't checked the emails for a while, so it could be full.
I have.
We'll
wait for next week. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Stay living the dream.
Bye.
Bye.